here in New York.
Mayor Adams warning that city agencies will have to slash their budgets in order to make up for additional expenses to house migrants.
All right, Fox 5's Morgan McKay-Jones is now live in the studio. Morgan, how big of an impact are we talking here?
Steve and Natasha, this could affect schools, create larger class sizes, increase emergency service wait time. The cuts are also targeting police and firefighters, telling them to cut overtime costs. The union representing NYPD officers sending us a statement a short time ago warning that this will be impossible unless the city hires more officers. But the city also announcing a hiring freeze. One council member warning today that things could get worse before they get better unless the federal government steps in with a solution.
Every service in this city is going to be impacted.
Mayor Eric Adams announcing sweeping budget cuts to make up the billions being spent on migrants. Over the weekend, Adams told city agencies to cut nearly 15% from their budgets by next spring. This could mean cuts to after-school programs, less trash pickup, and even reduced library times if there is no additional financial assistance from the federal government.
New York City is carrying the weight of the national problem with little or no help.
More than 110,000 migrants have passed through New York City since last spring, and city officials estimate this could cost New York City taxpayers $12 billion by July 2025. In a letter to city agencies, the Adams administration outlined ways that the city is looking to make these cuts. This includes a hiring freeze, limiting overtime spending in the NYPD, FDNY, and other uniformed agencies, putting a hold on any new initiatives, and cutting down on any out-of-town travel. City Council Majority Leader Keith Powers says that the council was surprised by this announcement over the weekend and stressed the importance of critical services.
It's getting harder to operate a city on a really limited budget. So we're still doing our work to figure out how they're going to affect different agencies, but obviously all of us concerned about what it means for services.
Adams also made this warning on MSNBC over the weekend.
We're about to potentially have to move women and children to sleep in congregate settings, outdoors, in tents. This is unacceptable. This is not what our city stands for.
Catherine Cliff with the Legal Aid Society argues that this is not a solution and could potentially put kids at risk.
It's actually against state law currently for any Department of Social Services shelter to have a congregate setting for families with kids. And it's not just that it's against state law, but it's really bad policy. It puts families with kids in danger.
Mayor Adams is promising right now that there will be no layoffs or tax hikes as they look to make up the cost of caring for migrants.